December 14, 2003, Shawwal 10, 1424. He lives on the farm of Kai Salmanek in Ad-Dadwar. His hut is hidden, enclosed behind high gated walls. There is a kitchen and a bedroom, but no toilet. He is a few kilometers from Al-Awaja, the place of his birth. Nearby there is a pen of sheep. It took the tyrant a week to ignore the bleeding. He has been here several weeks, or is it months? He has lost track of time. This is Tikrit, where he was born. In his heart he knew always that one day he must come home, be it by foot or by car, by bullet or by gallows. The tyrant returned because of the Americans, the fucking Americans. Another fuck deal, another botched job. Baby Bush the dog. He will eat the corruption of wounds and hell and be embraced by Ali Huba, a tragic ghoul. The body of Ali Huba is made only of sharp knives. Like the tyrant he wants to protect, to bring the damned into his arms and hold them, but instead he hurts. His body cuts those that he would love. Above his bed, the tyrant has a poster of Noah's Ark. This is not the Quranic Ark, a modest vessel, but the decadent giant of the Zionists, a monstrosity filled with the stench of animals. Zionists say that Noah was buggered by his son, who then laughed at his father's nakedness. A few hundred kilometers north of Tikrit, the tyrant has been there. He has been everywhere. He owned everything. Now he shits in the yard. In 1404, when he warred against the Persians, the Americans courted him. This is how he met Rumsfeld. The Hollywood actors She-Hound and Butch's Bitch. The squinting prick carried gifts. The tyrant gave Rumsfeld a watch. The gifts of Rumsfeld bored him for what was a king care of a peasant's tribute. Shall you next give me milk? He asked. Pardon, Your Excellence. Under palace lights, the tyrant could see that Rumsfeld had begun to lose his hair. He would notice this again when Baby Bush gave the prick control of the military. Before the invasion of the motherland, the tyrant saw that Rumsfeld took recourse to surgery or to sorcery and unnaturally thickened his hair. Milk, or perhaps a bit of cheese. Your gifts are what a peasant brings to his lord. As your host, I accept them, but let it be known that a man with the resources of a whole people, with whom the entire destiny of Arabia rises and falls, has no need of your trinkets. Your weapons come from my neighbors. From you, the actor's servant, I expect more. What would you like, Your Excellency? Books, he said. I like books. The Americans searched for volumes fine enough to present to the tyrant. They found only one, a copy of the 1856 edition of Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass, bound in snakeskin. The tyrant's interpreter, a tiny pedant, translated the text into Arabic. It quickly became the tyrant's favorite, but this was a secret that he told no one. The original and the translation have been left in Baghdad, but it matters not. He has memorized each line. The tyrant has read no other book so like himself. One of his vassals, a man educated at Oxford, once made the mistake of informing the tyrant that Whitman was a bugger who'd known to suck at the members of other men. For this, the tyrant had the man drawn and quartered. He personally cast the body into the streets and made a speech to those that witnessed. This jackal who was one but now is four dead speak ill of the poet Walt Whitman. He spoke calumnies against the Grey Bard. Whoever speaks against Whitman speaks against me. Whoever slanders his name slanders the name of my father Hussein. Let those who indulge in lies come to my palaces and speak them to my face. Let them reap their rewards. Never again did any man or woman or child accuse Whitman of buggery. Even Uday and Kusai, men who took pleasure in violating their father's every law, knew this to be one rule that could not be broken. The tyrant shambles into his yard and looks to the sun. By its height and position, he knows that it is time again to perform his duty.